Hi guys, welcome back to the Wild Atlantic Bus Adventures. I'm Richard and thought today that we would go into the local town. There's a nice little, very simple little bog walk, a little old Boreen road runs somewhat along the lake and down to the main pier in Oughterard. So why don't you not follow me in and let's just have a little look at that and see what you guys think. It's very close to the bus. It's a very handy one. In fact, you could walk from the bus into town and then do this little country walk. So come on, follow us in and let's see how we get on. So we're heading off to do the little bog walk just outside Oughterard. So just going down the little lane here that runs from the Wild Atlantic Bus. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Not a bad morning, bit of rain promised. Just coming out on the main road, the bottom of the lane here, turning right here now for heading in for Oughterard. And we come out along the lovely lake shore here. So the bus is very close to the lake, as you can see, and we'll head on into the town. Oh, we're just approaching Oughterard now, coming into the little town, and we're just going to go over the little bridge here and up to our left and then down to a little boat quay where people keep their boats. It runs right on the river, and the river flows out into Lough Corrib. It's called the Owenriff River. So we're just literally half a kilometre from the village there. We're at the far end of the village here. So we'll be going down along here. And here we are. We'll be going down along the river here, down that little walk. So let's park up the car and get going. So guys, we're here now, and we're just going to walk down the little path here, down along by the river, and start making our journey. So that's what we're looking at. It's very nice here this morning. We know that there's a little bit of rain promised later on. We'll try and get this done before we get the rain. Yeah, it's particularly nice here. I quite like it. It's very peaceful, and it's good to get out on a Sunday, and it's an easy, gentle walk. If anybody's coming to stay on the bus, it's something you want to do on a Sunday. It's a particularly nice one. So let's just head on down along the path here, and we're going to come out onto a small little main road, and we'll be turning left and heading down for the boat quay here in Oughterard. So we're making our way down the little lane, and we're right on the river bank here, and this is the river, and it flows straight out there to Lough Corrib, as you can see there. Just be behind me. So it heads on out to the lake. But we're going to go round here now to our right, and keep heading on up the little boreen. Leads to up to Oughterard, to the top of the town, and then we're going to move on down here, and we're going to be walking straight down towards the boat quay at the bottom of the road here, and we're going to have a look at the boat quay down there, and then we're going to move along the little bog road, which is a complete loop all around. So let's walk on down. Yeah, it's not a bad morning. Hopefully we won't get too much rain. They're even promising a little bit of snow in the afternoon. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Let's keep going down. I'm just coming out here now on the pier at Oughterard. I just love it here in Oughterard and out by Lough Corrib. It's absolutely, truly amazing. The absolute beauty, the tranquility. We really need to enjoy every day and take it as we find it and make the very best out of it, so that we can appreciate life to its fullest. As some of the islands out off the pier here at Oughterard. So there we go. Let's head on up now to the Old Bog road from here. So we've seen the pier at Oughterard, and now we're just coming here to the turn to bring us down the Old Bog road. As you can see, there's the sign, which seems to have been moved, probably by the wind or by the car or something. Anyhow, let's follow on up here and walk along this lovely country little road. It's still tarmacadam, as you can see. There are a couple of houses up here, and but it does end up coming to a bit of a dirt track, as we'll see as we go around the corner here. So yeah, it's good. It's staying nice and bright, and we get a small glimpse again of the lake here in the distance there. So it's that's nice. You get snippets of the lake. This walk does bring you a little bit away from the lake, because obviously we're going out with the bog on either side of us. Anyway, let's keep going down along. A couple of friendly dogs here this morning. Anyway, we'll keep on going around the corner here. So we're just about to walk down the little boreen, as I said to you. We've come up off the river, down the main road, and then down to the pier, and then back here along the little bog road. So we're going to follow on up here and take it in. So let's do that. Let's see how we get on. It's staying bright. It's quite nice. So hope you're enjoying this. It's nice to be out and about, as I said. We're walking through the bog here, and it's a lake over on the on my left, and then bog over here, as you can see. Indeed, they're still using these bogs, and in fact there's been a directive that they want, a European directive, to stop the use of the bogs, particularly in Ireland and down on the west coast. So we're going to have to see how that all pans out, but it's been a tradition for many families for hundreds, centuries, going right back. But anyway, let's keep going on up the lane. I'm even noticing there's gorse in full bloom here this morning, which is amazing for this time of the year. We're just coming towards the end of January. This we wouldn't normally see till April and May. So there's definite climate change happening. Anyhow, let's keep going on up. Once again, there's a bog on both sides. But if I raise the camera here, you can see the lake is off to my left. Let me take you up into the skies and give you a bird's eye view of where we've been. That's the little lane that we have just walked up, and you can see even at this time of the year there's a nice bit of greenery there, and the bog that I described to you, obviously holding a lot of water at this time of the year, despite the fact that they do try to drain bogland in different areas. They don't particularly do it here big time. We will see later on where they do have a system of draining the bogs to try to use the bogs more. You'll also see that it's quite a dense area of woodland, small woodland, and there's our little lane again, and there's myself walking along the little lane, and we'll head on straight ahead here, and we'll end up coming across some rhododendrons, which you see a lot of in Connemara. They're not native to Ireland, and then again you can see the ferns at this time of the year. Obviously there's just the leftovers, the browny kind of colours there below us. You can see the yellow of the gorse, which I said already is very unusual at this time of year, and then as we pan off to the left here, you will see, as I was trying to show you from the ground, Lough Corrib, and if you were to take a boat off to the right of this picture and head down the lake, you would eventually end up in Galway. Anyway, let's get back to the ground. And of course the farmers have a way of draining the bog and letting the water off, heading out in that direction to the lake. And yeah, we've just come up the little road here, as you can see behind me, and we're heading on around and heading down just up towards this direction here. So let's head on up. We're coming to an area here with quite a number of rhododendrons. You can see them here to my right and left. The rhododendron, of course, has become quite prophetic here in Connemara and down in Kerry and down that part of the world. I love them, but they are quite invasive. Beautiful flowers in different colours, but they're trying to discourage them and cut them. Anyway, I'm a naturist, so I like to preserve as much as I can. Anyway, we're coming out here onto a little junction. So here we go, and just coming up to this small junction now. So here it is. We can go left and we can go right, and then that will bring us down. It's a slightly longer walk, way up outside the village of Oughterard and up past the graveside, but we're not doing that today. We're going to continue on down here and walk back, which will lead us back out onto the main road. So follow me on down. So guys, we're just heading down the little boreen here. Just met a friend of mine, Paul, out with his dog, lovely Springer. So we're going to head on down here, and this will bring us back out onto the main, well, small but main road. And so follow us on down. Great morning, Paul.
Beautiful.
Even though the forecast is promised pretty rough.
Wet tomorrow, I think, but sure.
I think there's snow showers and little sleets and that. I
It's
just said
January, isn't it?
I'd get out, it's nice. Look at this Springer Spaniel having great fun. I had two of them at one point in my life. I love them.
You bring this.
So, hope you're enjoying this walk with me. Just let my friend Paul, he's just gone on with his Springer, and yeah, I love those dogs. Anyway, we're coming out here now, as you can see, onto another little junction, and we'll be turning right here. Yeah, it's nice to be out. I say there's nothing better than walking. There's the sun behind my back, casting a nice shadow. So I think this has given you an idea as to the style of the walk and the little road either side. You've got some fields, some mostly bog. It's very typical, obviously, of this environment. So we're just coming down along the little boreen and coming back out here to the main road that brings us back to Oughterard. And so we can see that we came up, we walked down here before. There's the sign for the Old Bog road. If you're coming this way, just look out for it. And down there, straight in front of us, is back down to the boat quay, and then back here to the right. We're going back up towards Oughterard. Now I'm just wondering what I'm doing. I'm running over this bridge. Don't think it's going to rain. The sun's shining. Anyhow, I'm just going to stop here and show you a few little scenes of the riverbank here as we head back to the car. This is also a lovely part of the river to kayak or canoe on. You can launch your canoe, your kayak, and gently work your way down to Lough Corrib. So there we go. guys, I hope you enjoyed that walk. It's the Little Bog Road walk just outside the village of Oughterard. Beautiful walk to do at any time of the year, and easy. It's gentle. You know, most of it's a little tarmac Adam road, some of it's a Little Bog Road. So anyway, we'll touch base very shortly with my next adventure, wherever that's going to be. And in the meantime, look after yourselves, and more importantly, look after one another. See you next time. Bye for now. If you'd like to come and stay on the Wild Atlantic bus, please visit our website wildatlanticbus.ie.